Good evening, folks. The reason I'm making this little short video is in response to Brother Lou's short video he made not that long ago about our fishing trip. Him and I had a small discussion in reference to the fishing trip and about the fact of how I am a better fisherman than both of them combined. And that's what I told them. I told him specifically that the proof is in the pudding. Last time we went out on the boat, this last fishing trip, it was a very rough day. It was 4 to 5 feet. And the weather report said around 2 feet, but it wasn't. So we fished in about 35 feet of water, 45 feet of water, 60 feet of water, 55 feet of water, and we weren't really catching anything. So finally, around 11 something in the morning, I told them, you know what, I'm going to go over to shallow water. I'm going to go up on top of the reef. And we went and we anchored around 17 feet of water. It really wasn't that deep, but it was really a choppy day. But when we landed on about 17 feet of water, that's where we were, I was the one catching most of the fish. They weren't catching anything, to be honest with you guys. And I did have the shrimp on the boat, but inside the cooler with the other bait, and it was there. Everybody could see that the shrimp was there because it was there with the squid, with the ballyhoo, with the herring. So they can say whatever they want to say, but the reality is that I'm a better fisherman. You know, so I pulled out the shrimp on a couple of occasions, and I would put a couple of shrimp on the hook, and I would throw, and I really wasn't catching anything with the shrimp. So I'd go back to the squid, I'd go back to the herring, blah, 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 and I was still catching during that period of time. It was really from around 11:30 to 3 o'clock that we started catching the fish in the shallow water. So towards the end, right before we left, I pulled out the shrimp and I started using the shrimp, and yeah, I started catching some schoolmaster snappers and some mangroves. But the shrimp was there, and Lou started using some of the shrimp. He fished with some of the shrimp, but he wasn't catching anything with the shrimp. He was wasting the shrimp, you know? So we agreed, that, hey, you know what? You're using shrimp. You're not really catching anything. Let me use the shrimp because the object is to catch the most fish possible, regardless of who catches it. But since he's turned this into a competition and now he's complaining that I use shrimp, you know, the bottom line is this, folks. It's like I told Brother Lou. For number one, I'm a Cuban redneck. You know, I'm a Cuban redneck. I'm a redneck, right? You have to feel it in your bones. Fishing, you have to feel it in your bones. You have to have, of course, knowledge and all of that. But when you throw the line in the water and the hook is in the water, you got to connect with the fish. And I have that. But my brother and Brother Lou, they don't have that. That's just the bottom line to the whole story, to the whole thing. And time after time after time, every time we go fishing, I'm the one that catches the most fish. And that's a fact. I can go fishing with my wife, who doesn't fish, and she maybe catch a couple of fish during the day. And I can catch more fish just with my wife than I catch when I go with both of them. So bottom line, folks, is I'm a better fisherman than both of them combined. Me by myself, I catch more fish than both of them combined. Shrimp, no shrimp, whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever you want to do. But this is the deal. Next time we go out, hopefully, Brother Lou and my brother Ray can get it together with the GoPros and do a decent video of our fishing trip. Because up to now, they're not really doing it. So that's why people aren't seeing any videos, really good videos of us fishing, because they can't really even run, these GoPros. It's like giving a gorilla and a chimpanzee telephones. What are they going to do with it? They can't handle it. They don't know what to do. It's the bottom line. So maybe on the next trip, they'll get it together with the GoPros, and we'll have on camera who's the better fisherman. Okay? So thank you, folks. Take care. Have a nice day.